And we are officially back. So, chat, I was gonna give you guys a choice at the beginning of the stream. Give everybody a moment to hop in here. So, if you guys haven't watched the ending of our, which, by the way, chat, I've been working on the info for the QBs. And this is going to end up being the best pocket passing QB I've ever found. Ironically enough, he's not the best overall QB I've ever found. I found a pocket passing QB with like 81, 82 speed, but Jelani Donahue is going to be the thumbnail for the QB video I'm working on for the pocket passers. But I'll give you guys a choice at the beginning of the stream, because I can always go in and change the stream name and the thumbnail very, very, very quickly. So you guys can see we are in season 2046. I got the team upgraded. I got everything ready. We got a pretty good QB and a pretty solid team. Pretty good. So I got the whole team ready, whole team upgraded. Yada, yada, yada. I was going to do like 1 or 2 more streams with this team. But then I noticed we're like vastly approaching I think this is officially our 20th year, I think. Let's see. Where are we at? Yeah, we have 19 winning seasons under our belt. Got 10 natties, 17 conference. We have a pretty good coach, right? I believe this started back in 2026. So I believe we're officially 1 year in, or 1 year in. I wish we were 1 year in. We're officially 20 years in. So I was thinking about, I'm like, I could do 1 more stream. Shut up, stupid. Lol, you're funny, Gordo. But I was thinking I could do like 1 to 2 more streams with this team. Yeah, it starts in 2026. Yeah, we're officially 20 years deep. So I could do like 1 or 2 more streams of this. But then there was also a comment from my previous stream where somebody would like a challenge run. We haven't done one of those yet this year. I was like, I could do a challenge run. We're a lot more knowledgeable now of like the playbooks and all that fun stuff. So challenge runs are technically doable now. Haven't done one yet, but they're technically on the table. And so I was going to let you guys vote at the beginning, because I can always go back and change the thumbnail of the stream and change the title. But would you guys rather me do a couple more seasons with the Nevada Dynasty? Or would you rather me start a new rebuild, whether it's a challenge run, which will be the first of the year, or do another just 30-ish year rebuild? Because the benefit of keep going, which you guys can go vote on the poll right there. But the benefit of keep going is that I can test new playbooks. But I could technically do that off camera. That is something you guys largely haven't really seen too much, is the off camera stuff this year compared to last year. Mostly everything I did last year was off camera, but now that I have an actual save file made with good, good coach build, good players, all that fun stuff, I can now actually go in and just start test stuff myself. So if we do end up retiring this streamed series, I will just spend the last 5 or 8 or so seasons, give or take, of course, just doing different playbooks. I know Jones last stream wanted me to test the Texas Tech. Oh God, I forget if it was Texas Tech or Texas State. I'm assuming it's Texas Tech. Yeah, but good thing about having these little save files, I can go in and when I have some free time, test some PBs. Also, I'm like almost done. Holy shit, we got 5 votes on the stream, and you guys are almost at 100% votes. Which is just a fancy way of saying that all 5 of you guys have voted. Appreciate that. If you guys can be sure to vote on said poll in stream, I'd appreciate that a lot. But I'm still oh my god, I cannot speak. Ironing out the kinks with my pocket passing QB video. But I am immensely disappointed with the pocket passing archetype this year. I'm very much so disappointed. I will definitely say pretty safely that of the of the QBs I've tested, which is a whopping one of them, of the QBs I've tested, almost all of them are cheeks. Yeah, last year the worst archetype was the Pure Runner, and I would have bet money that this year the Pure Runner is also going to end up being the worst archetype, but the pocket passers last year were so good, and I now understand why I don't recruit pocket passers when I'm doing these rebuilds. It's just because typically they don't spawn. Like, this is the best pocket passing class I've ever had, and there's 8 total QBs. On average, when I've been doing these classes, on average, I boot it up and there's like 3 or 4 QBs. Like, pocket passers, A, just don't exist anymore. And B, the few pocket passers you do get to spawn, again, that can fluctuate. Most of them are like just the most run of the mill. Like this dude right here, Star Dev, great dev trait, obviously. But if you like look at his numbers, they suck. Versus someone like this who has almost identical numbers and he's a normal dev. So it's like, that's good. Or this guy who has better numbers than the other two and he's impact dev. So yeah, pocket passing QBs are kind of ass. For sure. Last year, they were the easiest archetype of the QBs to scout because it was just throw power and speed. And this year, it's still throw power. Like, example, Artie Wilbon over here, the moment you see 99 throw power, 98 throw power, 97 throw power, they're pretty much guaranteed a dev trait. So you still have to, filter by throw power. But example, Chad Fuller, he has 95 throw power. I'm not going to sim to the end of this year because, of course, the strat perk didn't activate because why the fuck would the perk I spent so much time and energy getting? But yeah, basically, I have to sim to the end of the year to see what his dev trait is, which will take like, probably 10 minutes. I don't really want to do that right now on stream, but from what I've seen from my testing is that if you want a pocket passing QB to not be ass, they need to have at least 95 throw power. And, well, I don't need to be the one to break this news to you, but if you can find any QB with 95 throw power, they're pretty fucking good. So, yeah, pocket passers are probably going to end up being a hard pass for me this year. I think a vast majority of my QBs I will scout will be dual threats and backfield creators, which kind of follows suit because if you've been paying attention to the Nevada rebuild we've been doing for the last several streams, for the last several weeks, I think my entire QB room of like 10 QBs is just dual threats and backfield creators. I don't think I have any dual threat, dual threat, dual threat, dual threat, dual threat, dual threat, pocket passer. So there you go. I'm not saying that like pocket passers should be the best QB like archetype in the game, but I think the pocket passers are like so much worse compared to what they were last year. It's very sad. It's very sad. But yeah, I still need more numbers for that video before the video goes live, but from my early testing, it seems like the magic number you're looking for is 95 throw power. I think I've only found one QB of the pocket passing variety to spawn as a 4 or 5 star prospect to have 95 plus throw power and not a dev trait. So that seems to be the sweet spot of just 95 or higher, but how often are you going to see quarterbacks with 95 plus throw power, you know? That's very rare. Also, break sack. I think I've also found a correlation with break sack. I think the higher break sack they have, the higher dev trait they have, but I have to go back and do all my other numbers. But for the time being, pocket passing QBs, unless they're a green gem, I would hard skip that entire category. They're certainly not worth. I would certainly not recommend going after pocket passing QBs, which, I mean, you could argue is realistic. So, but yeah, pocket passes were super fun last year because they were super easy. This year, they are not super easy, and they kind of don't exist. So, if you guys haven't, please be sure to vote on said poll. That poll will determine the next thing we do. So, after we determine the next thing we do, chat, you guys will pick on what we do and what team we use. So, be sure to vote on the poll. I'll give you guys a moment to go vote, and then we'll wrap that up. 10 likes on the VOD. Appreciate y'all. Shout out Syracuse. How you doing? How we doing? Appreciate y'all. Shout out Jarrett. Shout out T. Shout out Austin. How we doing? How we doing? What team or teams would you recommend for a 30-year rebuild? Austin, if you've never done a 30-year rebuild, if you want like max difficulty, you could pick the 2 worst teams in the game, which is Sac State and oh goodness.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode.
Oh goodness. I always forget that other school. It's North Dakota State. I don't know why I can't remember North Dakota State. But I always forget North Dakota State. Those are the 2 worst teams in the game. So if you want to absolutely suffer for several years, you could do Sac State / North Dakota State. And then obviously, if you want to play on autopilot, you could just use the best team in the game, which is, I hate to say this, but the University of Alabama. For some reason, they have the best pipelines in the game, and they have the best base overall, or one of the best overalls in the game. So Georgia and Ohio State have a slightly better initial team overall, but Bama has better pipelines, so pipelines go burr. Also because, you know, I am the resident Rice defender. Rice is a really, really, really OP school for, like, small school standards, so. If not, do exactly what I told the fella yesterday. Go ahead, slap all 140 teams on a random roulette wheel and just spin the roulette wheel and whatever team it lands on. Rebuild that. It was Texas Tech. Thank you, Syracuse. Austin, backfield creators and dual threats are the best archetypes, but I think backfield is overall better. Well, I'll rank them when I get done with all the QB categories, but I think the pocket passing QBs have the best abilities by a pretty substantial margin, but they're probably the second worst base quarterback. So it's like, stats-wise, I'd rather have a backfield creator or a dual threat. Ability-wise, I'd rather have a pocket passer, but depending on what league I'm in will depend on really what I look for. Syracuse had an elite QB pocket passer, 78 overall, and his skill caps were awful. That sucks. Not shocked, but that sucks. Jape's stream keeps buffering for me, basically. Not sure why. Reload the page. If you have buffering problems, my mic cutting in and out and all that fun stuff, just reload the page. YouTube's very funny like that. Very, very, very funny. Ray, appreciate you, big dog. Sac State, yeah, Sacramento State is the... You could argue, right? You could argue whether it's 1A or 1B, but where are they? As you can see, the reason why this is arguably the worst team in the game is they have one pipeline. So, you could argue whether it's Sacramento State as the worst team, or... Actually, I lied. I lied. North Dakota State has 2 pipelines. Yeah, so objectively, Sac State's the worst team in the game. They have literally 1 pipeline, and it's North California. And then the second worst team in the game is North Dakota State. They have 2 pipelines, Minnesota and the Big Sky. So if you want to absolutely suffer, you would use these 2 teams because they have literally nothing to work with. So there you go. And just to give you comparison, last year it was Missouri, Missouri got a glow up this year. Missouri now has 2 pipelines. Last year, Missouri had 1 pipeline. And the Delaware Blue Hens, I don't know where they went. There they are. And then Delaware also got a glow up this year. They now have 2 pipelines when last year they had 1. So don't know if that's like an EA trend where the new worst team in the game that they add will end up having no pipelines. But yeah, no pipelines make this game pretty ass. So obviously the teams lacking pipelines would definitely factor into that. Gordy, you tried Sac State twice. Yeah. I've not used them yet for a stream rebuild, but I have used them once, and it was for with a friend. It was not the easiest. Lol, only on Syracuse, just my luck. Okay, I think you guys have spoke your mind. 12 likes, appreciate y'all. We are gonna definitely do a new rebuild for sure. Okay, chat. Next, because I am a man of democracy, I'm a man of the people, you guys will choose what we do next. Let's see here. What am I going to put on this poll for you guys to vote on midstream? Let's do another 30-year rebuild. Those are pretty simple, basic. I can just slap those on every poll, and that's fine. Then we have, we'll do it. We haven't done one in a while. We'll do a state theme or a state-only rebuild. So example, if I'll rule or you guys will choose a team, but basically whatever state we get, example, Wisconsin, I can only recruit Wisconsin, yada, 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 stuff like that. So those, the state theme challenges always go hard. 1 star only because of suffering? Nah. Nah. The only 1 star rebuild we did last year was not even a full 1 star. We did 5 and 4 on one side of the ball and 1 star on the other. So we'll do that later. What's another fun little challenge I can slap on the challenge wheel? You get 4 options, so. Actually, I wonder, can I go back in my I believe I can go back, right? Wait. I can go back. Sweet. You know what? I'll slap a challenge. I'll slap a challenge on here. We didn't do it all last year. I put it on the roulette wheel several times, but it never got a single vote. I call this the Nomad Challenge, where basically what it means is the moment I win a national championship, I have to then jump shark and leave schools to go to a different school. And I can never return back to said school. So example, if I win a natty with the University of California, I can't go back to Cal. I have to then leave my team and go elsewhere. D-tack only? You guys are funny. No breaking caps. I mean, I don't really break caps naturally, Syracuse, but that would be a rule that we would put with a different challenge. It itself is not that much of a challenge. What else? What else? 13 likes. Appreciate y'all. 3 stars or below. You know what? Ray, we pretty much already have a name for that. That's called the Sunbelt Billy Challenge. But you guys go pick the winner of said challenge. Will determine, well, actually, yeah, the winner of the challenge will determine what challenge we do. If we do a challenge, up to you guys. And then lastly, we'll vote on teams. Then next stream, which will probably end up being tomorrow, I will make a thumbnail and all that fun stuff. No scouting stars above prestige level. So if I'm a 3-star program, I can only scout 3 stars and below. I feel like we could probably convert that to a different challenge of like, you can only recruit based off your star rating. But we'd have to come up with a name for that. Currently, it has no name. Not bad, though, James. Not bad. 13 likes. Appreciate y'all. Jace, I kind of do that. I just wait till my team is a 5-star or close, and then I can get it. Yeah. That's the funny thing is that some, not all, but some of our challenges this year are going to have to get reworked because the new NIL system. Example, I just thought of this after I typed the poll, which please go vote. I see there's 6 votes on said poll. There's 14 of you guys in the chat. If you guys can, be sure to vote on that poll. But I could do a challenge this year where like I don't use the recruiting. I just strictly use the portal and go big money, all that fun stuff. I'm actually kind of hoping the state-themed rebuild wins because there's a new caveat I have done for any state-themed rebuild this year, and it'll be very nice. Because if you guys don't know, not every state produces the same number of recruits as every other state does. Great example, I think it's either Nevada or Utah or like somewhere in that, Arizona, somewhere in that range. Basically, that state produces like 4 players a year. It's one of the worst pipelines in the game just because it doesn't produce players, period. I'm including 1-star prospects all the way to 5-star. They just don't produce players. And so, example, if I were to do a state-themed rebuild with that state, I physically couldn't do it because there's not enough players that spawn in that state to do it. So, yeah. However, I have since had a fix-around or a workaround to fix this problem, so which it currently looks like the voting favorite is a state-themed rebuild with 8 votes total. That means some basic math here. There's 8 votes. I think there's 1 vote for the another 30-year rebuild. There's 2 votes for the Nomad, which means there's 5 votes for the state-only rebuild. So, if you ever think in life your vote doesn't matter, I can assure you there are 9 votes. There are 12 of you guys in this stream. If those 3 final people vote, you could 100% swing the challenge. So, that's the beauty of having these like really small polls, is that literally your 1 vote has so much weight behind it. Versus a poll that has like, 70,000 votes and your one vote's kind of meaningless, but. Ooh, we got 10 votes now. Appreciate y'all. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. All right, chat. You guys have won. It's the state-themed rebuild, which very good you guys picked that, because now I can show you the new stuff we'll be doing with this. Now begins the fun part. Chat, I need some teams. If CSU is Colorado State, I do believe. Do Colorado State, why not? Syracuse won Sac State, you guys are funny. You guys are fucking funny. Central Michigan. That works. New Mexico. Is there a school called New Mexico? I know there's New Mexico State. I'm assuming Mr. Wheatley meant New Mexico State. I don't believe there's just a New Mexico in this game. Why not? The Lobos. I'm retarded. Ignore me. Just so you guys are aware, we are not allowed to run dupes. Dupes are banned for this. If you want to go see what we've done dupes, there's a section in the Discord right here that shows you all the teams we've done. Dupes are banned. We'll do duplicate teams later on, but yeah. Example, Colorado has been used. They are banned, but Colorado State has not been used, so there you go. I need to update this, though, because we just did a rebuild with Nevada, and that's not there, so I gotta update that. $15 likes. Appreciate y'all. Did my poll just despawn? Where the fuck did my poll go? There it is. I was like, where's my poll? If your team did not make the selection, don't worry. Just keep your notifications on. Tune into the streams, and when we do our next one, your team may or may not make the cut. Who's the current favorite right now? So I just watched someone undo their vote. That was funny. There's 21 people in this stream. If you guys can, be sure to go vote on said poll for what team we shall be doing next for a state-themed rebuild. Currently, New Mexico is ever so slightly winning the majority poll. Colorado, Sac State, and Central Michigan are not that far behind. Nine votes, not bad. 10 votes, not bad. 11 votes. Oh, it's going up. Oh, it's going up. Central Michigan is coming in number 2. I got 27%. Y'all are too funny with your votes. And I'll be able to do the token shit this stream. Which, by the way, I really hope they don't patch that. Being able to actually save my tokens is so nice. I guess while I sit here and let you guys a few more moments to go vote. What pipeline will I be giving myself for the Lobos if they win? I'm gonna give myself a Florida pipeline. That's for damn sure. If this team wins, they have Cali, they have East and North Texas, not bad. Some Louisiana, not too shabby. Ooh, Colorado State just yeah, several teams just got jumped up. There are 23 people in this stream. If you guys can, be sure to go vote on the poll. We got 12 votes on the poll. There's 23 of you guys here. The team winning first place right now is literally winning by a singular vote, so I can assure you, your vote does matter. You know what? Since this is such a close vote, I'm going to leave for one moment to go grab some water for the stream. That way my throat's not absolutely hoarse by the end of the stream. When I get back, hopefully we get some more votes, and I can end said poll. All right, chat. I will be right back. Also, a special shout out to Jamie. He subbed like 2 hours ago. Appreciate you, big dog. Let's go ahead and end the polls, shall we? Who did we end up going with, chat? Chat has decided I will be using not New Mexico State, actually. Where is Colorado State at? I am shocked. What an absolute upset, you guys. Yeah, 0-star school. Where are they? Oh, they are right there. Colorado State University. Their pipelines are a wee bit worse than the Lobos. Not that much worse, though. But I'd rather give myself East Texas or give myself South Florida. Yeah, I'd probably rather give myself... we'll just do East Texas.
Now it's time to choose.
I'll have the entire state of Texas under my control. And I left my phone in the kitchen. Damn it.
On developing and inspiring your players. Recruiters excel in finding and bringing
Troy, Texas. Appreciate you also. Shout out to Titans. Y'all just beat the Seahawks recently, which are pretty funny.
Success on game day with their understanding of the X's and O's.
Appreciate you. I got 16 likes. Hell yeah. You go grab my phone real quick. I, like a dumbass, left it in my kitchen. Let me be right back again. But we will start with Colorado, which is not a very good state for recruiting. So hopefully, I don't know what conference we're in, but whatever conference we're in, if we win that conference championship, we can take the state away from that opponent along with a playoff win. So we have unlike last year, this year we will have the potential to steal states. So we will see. Of course, I don't know what conference Colorado State is in, but it'd be very funny if we end up playing someone in our conference that has the same state as us. So, like, we don't actually gain a state. That'd be pretty funny. But, yeah, unlike last year, to prevent the player problem that we had last year, the stopgap, if you will, we will have a way of stealing states. And if you're curious, how does this work with the playoffs? Basically, if I win my conference championship and win like 3 playoff games, as an easy example, I will put all 4 states on a roulette wheel. I will spin the roulette wheel, and whatever team it lands on is the state we can steal. And where this will eventually become a problem is after we colonize several other establishments, several other states. We will eventually have duplicates, right? Example, if I beat the University of Florida in a playoff game, and then I steal the state of Florida. If I then beat Florida State or I beat Miami Hurricanes, I get nothing for it because I already have Florida. So early on, every state can be conquered, but towards like the end of this challenge, I might have a very hard time getting access to new states because I just keep getting the same ones over and over again. And if we do have a problem for some reason with duplicate states, I might have a second roulette wheel that I will specifically spin just for dupes. That way we can not have... I don't think we'll have that many problems, but we'll see. Okay, 17 likes. Appreciate y'all. Ooh. I mean, maybe I'm tripping, but what city is Colorado State? What city is the university in? It's not in Boulder, right? What city is this based off of? It's Fort Collins. Well, that definitely changes the fucking name I was gonna name my coach. Shit. Why is Google telling me there's 2 Colorado State universities? The fuck? Google. Excuse me. Well, I was gonna name myself Dwayne. Dwayne the Boulder Johnson. Because I thought this was in Boulder, Colorado. It's in fact not in Boulder, Colorado. So I'm therefore not naming myself Dwayne the Boulder Johnson. Maybe 2 campuses, possibly. I mean, I could do something like this. I name my coach Fort Minor. Not to be confused with a band named Fort Minor. If I think of something better, I'll change my name later on. But Coach Fort Minor has been born. Where is the best playbook in the game? Give me this. Give me this. Man, I hope we can colonize a very good initial state. It'd suck if, like, our first state we get is, like, fucking Wyoming or some shit. Pipelines, we want East Texas. We'll go intense, hands on the knees, balanced. 59-0, 65D. We'll go balanced here as well. Let's get it, man. 18 likes. Appreciate y'all. Oh. The one and only best coach in the... That's not who I picked. I need my coach. I've used the same head coach model for every coach. This is like 2025? No. 24? Whatever. Coach 2 Swall over here. Are you going to change your coaching build or make a new one? House from my original one, there'd be no reason to make a new one. It was the best coach build last year for the entire year. It's going to be the best coach build for this entire year. I doubt I have a reason to change it, but if I, for some reason, have a reason to change it, I'll change it, but I don't believe I will. Sun's out, guns out. You guys know how this goes. Gotta have them khakis. Gotta show my calves off to them future recruits. I gotta show that their coach, in fact, does put in the work, so they got to as well. Ugh. These shoes are all ass. These guys are all garbage. Well, we'll wear these just because it makes us look old. Makes us look very unk.
Make sure you review your athletic director expectations often. They are the key to the success of your program as completing.
I was just saying, so you can show the difference between or show different builds for the haters. I mean, there's really no point to change it. I mean, it's the best. So unless EA comes out and like giga nerfs elite recruiter and talent developer and other aspects of the build, there's really no point. Yay, Rainmaker. Woohoo. And Visionary. Thank you guys. So before I go in and do all this mumbo jumbo, what 3 stars and above exists for the state of Colorado in this game? Okay, so we got a couple of 4 stars. A couple of 3 stars. That's not bad. Hopefully we can get to colonizing very soon. I don't want to have to fill my roster up with all these 2 stars and 1 stars, but... Colorado is all we got, so... It is what it is. Look at our conference, actually. What conference are we in? Okay, so if we do win the Pac-12, we could theoretically still... Actually, Boise is... my ball knowledge is so bad. What fucking state is Boise in? That's Utah, right? I'm pretty sure it's Utah. No, it's Idaho. Which small state is this school in? Dude, Boise State is right next to Seattle. Oh my god, they are right next to Salt Lake City. That's funny. Oh, they're also near dude, this city is this university is near so many other big places. That's kind of funny. Yeah, I got Idaho. Okay, that's... Appreciate y'all. T, Syracuse, Brad, Troy for knowing geology. Geology? No, geography. There we go. That's the right G word. So we can possibly steal Idaho. Fresno is California. Oregon State's obviously Oregon. San Diego State's obviously California. Texas State is Texas. Utah is Utah. And Washington State, I'm like 100% sure this is the state of Washington and not the District of Columbia. So we're gonna go ahead and not bad. Not bad. Obviously, the team I would want to play in my conference championship would be Texas State, Fresno State, or San Diego State. If I get access to California and Texas, that'd be sick. But the issue is I would have to make the conference championship and win that, so that's kind of hard. considering Boise does exist in this conference, and their playbook is kind of insane until their coach leaves. So that's something we're going to have to keep an eye on. I'll buy these again. Why not? I don't really think they matter that much, but... I got a master motivating OC and an elite recruiting DC. Ooh. I normally don't give a shit about coordinators until I'm a larger program, but I think we might have to think very hard about this, gentlemen. Because even though we kind of suck right now, we don't have access to recruiting the good players. So if we do, for some reason, have a good player spawn, I would like him not to suck. And so if they're a not crappy player, we kind of have to have some abilities there. I got 390. Ooh, they are on 2-year rent. Ooh, actually. Ooh. Now I'll go bronze. Bronze will be just super safe. This way it leaves me some money. I'll have some pay it forward, obviously, and it leaves me some money for my coordinators and recruiting. That's not bad. I mean, shit, if we make a bowl game year one, that'd be pretty sweet, too. But that is future goals for future us. Current us is, I am not playing BYU. That's for sure. I will play UL Monroe, as I always do. One of the worst teams in the game. And I will also play... Sam Houston is also kind of scary. I'll play Middle Tennessee, why not? Why not? Dude, look at our schedule, man. Wait, why is Texas State on here twice? Chat, am I kind of retarded, or is Texas State on here twice? Does Texas State have like a home and away scheduling with Colorado this year? The fuck? I mean, I'll play them twice, but I'm a home team and away team. That's kind of funny. Yeah, fat boy, we're gonna have to lock in so we can get the fuck out of here and get better states. I think it should probably go without saying that the 4 stars, regardless how good or bad they are, they probably need to be purchased. As I say, and we have a 4-star bust. He's also from Fort Collins. Okay, that's... Okay. Dude, we're so bad. That was the thing last year. There was no money element to this, so... Now there is. A 95 speed wide receiver? Say less. Oh, dude, scouting is so hard when you have no good coordinators. Oh, this hurts my soul. Well, there we go. There's our year 1 board. Let's go and do the depth chart and get to going. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like having a star dev QB who's a scrambler. That's not good. This QB is significantly more accurate and has better accuracy skill caps, but he's unfortunately a bad dev. Do I go with the running back? Do I go with the QB that has the dev trait or the QB that has the stats? Oh, this sucks. Yeah, I'm gonna rock out with the. They're about the same stat wise. I'm gonna rock out with Kassan Ferrara, Mr. Ferrari over here. I'm gonna rock out with him this year. And depending on how the off-season training goes, I might swap out. But yeah, I'll take the pocket passer with significantly better accuracies on my QB1. Got one decent receiver. That'll be intriguing. Very intriguing. A 72 left tackle. Ouch. So, chat, you guys think this year we're going to make a bowl game? Because I don't foresee us winning the conference year one. Maybe it's a hot take, but year one, I don't see much success. I would like success, but I don't know. This team's not really giving me a lot of success vibes year one. Do we have a Sam? We might have a Sam. Oh, we have a Sam. Sweet. Dev trait will be the start of next year? I don't know. His IQ is kind of... His IQ is so bad that I don't know if I could use him at all. Which is a crazy statement, but... His accuracy is having no caps is a great thing, but having no caps means virtually nothing if your IQ stat is stuck in the 70s. He'll just throw a bunch of picks every game he plays. He'll look like prime Jalen Milroe, man. Which, by the way, I know it was a pre-season game, Troy, but all the Bama fans who are Jalen Milroe haters for how bad he was are, like, super vindicated right now with how dog shit he performed. And when I tell you he played like dog shit, he played like dog shit, man. Our corners are all ass. Our safeties are also ass. This team is just a bunch of ass. And not even the good kind either. Just the shitty kind. I'm so funny. What's the... I guess these two are my best kick returners. They both suck, but... Darrell Robinson and Oliver Coleman, I guess. Coleman and... Where's Robinson? And what's funny, Troy, is he's been on the bench for 2 years now, so... if he's not getting better now, he's not getting better at all. He's fucked. I think my best receiver is that guy, yeah. Hopefully, though, we do get a conference championship within the first 5 years. That'd be really sick. And if we do, well, obviously, we can add more states, which will significantly improve recruiting. Which is good, because we fucking suck. I don't quite know how we fix this with just Colorado, but we gotta earn those other states. Slot corner. I mean, to be fair, everyone's bad, so we'll do Richard Mosley and Jordan Lessard. Mosley the third and Lessard. I mean, the benefit, though, is I'm sure there are kids who will enter the portal that are from our home state that'll work. The issue, though, is I don't know if we'll have the recruiting prowess to actually get our kids into our state, sadly enough. Because, again, last year, there was no money, so it was just a matter of just do good, and eventually, if you do enough good, you'll eventually get the guys. But this year, if you don't got that money, it don't matter. Ouch. Well, there goes pretty much our entire yearly budget right there on 2 dudes. I'm actually running low on money. Are you kidding me? What if I do this? Damn. Well, I wasn't expecting a cap casualty this soon, so you're gone. Is there any shot any of these 2 stars are just not absolute cut victims later on? I doubt it. A fullback? I don't care. No. A 2-star pure running QB? Also no. Okay, we have the board, which is going to definitely shrink pretty quickly, but we have the board, so that's something. James, maybe 1 or 2 might make it until their junior year. I have a feeling they're all going to get cut. Just a feeling. Is this a rivalry game? Did that just say a rivalry game? No way. Battle of the Bronze Boot. That's okay. Let's not lose the battle for the Bronze Boot, man. And there goes our first casualty. That didn't take too long. The beautiful bronze boot. Yeah, I guess so. I didn't know ball, apparently. Colorado. Who was the 3-star we had to cut? It was you. Well, now you're back, buddy. You are back, my friend. Kentrell Spillman. Oh, we're gonna lose so many of these 2-stars, man. I don't got the hours to go after everybody. And you bet your ass off I will prioritize the actual good players on this damn team, not the shit ones. Well, we didn't win. Unfortunate. Got player of the week, though, on defense. 19 likes. Appreciate y'all. Got the hot seat immediately. Lost a close one. See, shout out EA, man. 14 points in the fourth quarter is how we lose. Our QB threw a pick. Hey, he had good numbers, though. 406 yards, 2 touchdowns. The pick sucks, but... He also had 13 carries. That's because he got sacked how many times? Excuse me? He got 3 sacks. Why does he have 10 carries as a pocket passing QB? Oh, I hate this game. I was expecting like 10 sacks. Casual, CPU only. You're funny, Carver. You're funny. Oh, I have injuries on. Shit. I didn't do these. I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up, man. Shit. Well, bright side, my QB threw for a bunch of yards. Downside, we lost. So, why am I fighting with Nebraska? Why? Why, man? Oh, there's one guy gone. And there's 2 guys gone. Okay, well, that's great. Well, guys, we had a very tough loss last week to Wyoming, excuse me. Let's bounce back versus UL Monroe, who's a 62 overall team. Player of the week again. And we won. Love to see it, chat. 28-20. And that's because they scored 13 pity points in the fourth quarter. Our QB threw another duck, but not bad. Why the fuck does my pocket passing QB have 94 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns? Why is this 70 overall pocket passing QB putting up better metrics, putting up better numbers than my 99 speed QB did yesterday? What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't have the hours to really scout quite yet, so we might be chilling till we get to level 10. It's going not bad, Carver. I have injuries off and wear and tear off. Why are you whatever? But it's going good. I gotta play my CPU game tonight/tomorrow. But yeah, they're all pre-recorded on my PC. Just waiting to edit said videos, thumbnail them, and then post them. I think I'm the only person recording my games, too. I think everybody else is streaming theirs. So I'll be the only person to have actual proof of mine later on. Well, at least we're guaranteed these 2 3-stars. So, that's cool. Come on, team. Just, like, don't lose. Other positive things to tell your players. Don't suck. Hey, we're 2-1. Sweet. Oh my god, we had a 15-point fourth quarter comeback. Holy shit. QB 370, 2 touchdowns. You guessed it, a pick. My leading rusher was also my QB again. I don't know why we keep doing this, but my leading rusher has been my QB damn near every week. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, we got them tokens. So I don't know if I'll be getting Elite Recruiter during this rebuild, so I might not prep for it. Which means I might just call it there. Because we're going to have to get some disgusting good states to have even a chance to pull off Elite Recruiter in a challenge run like this. I would basically have to get, like, either California, Texas, or Florida just to have a chance. If not, more than one. Well, 1 into UTSA. Do we get the W versus the Alphabet Gang? Let's see. We, in fact, don't. Ouch. Lost 35-27. Well, at least our offense has, you know, scored points every game. Defense, though, don't know what they're doing, but they're existing on the field doing something, I'm sure. Well, I got 1 and 3 Oregon State, who is a higher team overall than us, which is not good. Currently winning, though, on this 4-star, as if anybody's going after him but us. Even if he's a normal Dev Jabroni, he's our normal Dev Jabroni. And we have really good grades for this 4-star lineman, who might play D-line depending on his stats. Oh no, I've lost you, buddy. Like, I have a better pipeline, but I can't, like, my grades suck, man. My grades blow. Unless we start ripping off some wins here. Go Rams. Hell yeah, Syracuse. I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. We just need more, man. I need more money. I need more hours. I need more. I mean, I know they're like bad 4-stars, but signing 2 4-stars would be so crazy. Hey, we won. 3 dubs. Ooh, we beat the hell out them. Nice. Defense played defense. My QB threw 2 picks. Don't like that, but It happens. Some more than others, but with him, it happens like every week. But hey, we're 3-2, baby. What does that put us in our conference standing? I think we're 0-2 in conference. JK, we're 1-0 in conference. We are behind Boise. Man, if we year one make the conference championship and then beat Boise and access Idaho after 1 year, I'm going to be so happy. Don't know if that'll happen, but I'll be so hyped. I'm giving you all the money I have, man. I'm giving you everything I have, man. Everything. I can increase it to 1 brick. It'll go up by 1 bar. Chat, we have a chance. We have a chance. Got a verbal. Devontae, they patched that a while ago, so don't work no more. One in 4 Texas State. You are, in fact, not making the conference championship. That sucks. Good thing nobody's pushing us for this 4-star bust. Which, even though he's a bust, which he is, he still has a very, very, very small chance of being a star dev player. So we're going to just cross our fingers and hope that we can get a very lucky bust. And have a good player. That's the goal. 1 in 4 Texas State. What you got? It doesn't really work enough to really do it. You have to have a lot of perks to do that. Hours alone with no money. You have to cheese at the very end of the transfer portal. Otherwise, it no work. Ooh. And nor should it. Damn, we scored 21 in the third. Did he throw a pick, though? Hey, big boy didn't throw a pick. Nice. Probably explains why we won. If we can just beat San Diego, we have a chance. We have the technology. We just have to do it. I'm gonna drop the 50. Why not? Screw it. I'm gonna drop the 50. Why not? Well, you're gone. Okay, had 27, now we have 23. Not bad. Not bad. I'll just do 10. Well, that's how it goes, Devontae. They can bitch and complain, but they can do it as well. Just don't upgrade the important stats. Did we win? Did we win? Win? Please? Please? QB had a hell of a day. Holy shit, we're 5-2 and we won. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. 35, 34, L plus ratio, dirtbag. Fuck you. We didn't win by a lot, but we still fucking won, so absolutely suck it. Man, that virtually did nothing for us, though. A 1-point win versus a low-tier opponent pretty much did nothing. Which also, Devontae, with the new cheese that was recently discovered where you can hoard skill points like you used to, shit like that's going to be a lot more of a important skill to have. If you don't know how to do it, it's kind of a big deal. I would assume a lot of people in a lot of leagues will be doing it. Got 8 more wiggle room spots to go for the turnovers. Hey, the receiver popped off. But we lost. Fuck. Lost a shitty-ass 2-5 Utah. They scored 20 points in one quarter. QB had a hell of a day. Throwing 3 picks. Love that. Well, time to play the best team in the conference, which is the fucking Boise State Broncos, so... Yeah, that's not what I'm referring to, Devontae. There's a way now you can actually bank your tokens, so... It becomes significantly easier to have the players the way they're meant to be used. There's a way of turning manual progression back into manual progression, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice. Ooh, the 4-star left tackle hard committed. Nice. We got ourselves an anchor there, boys. That means Nebraska must have lost their game. As did we, 5-4. Hey, team, could we, like, not just lose every game for the rest of the year, please? It'd be really cool if you allowed us to actually win these games. It'd be pretty spanking cool, man. Depending on their archetypes, you could do that. Well, we were pretty much guaranteed a bowl game until we lost our last 3 weeks in a row. So, team, could we stop doing the losing thing, please? Receiver popped off. And we won. We are 6-4. I think my number one defensive player got injured the 1 week I had injuries on, which fucked me for the rest of the year. Well, I don't believe there's any shot we make the conference championship going 6-4, but I mean, I lied. Actually, if we beat Fresno, we'll have the head-to-head. So the winner of this game can go and play Boise. Was it me, or is it San Francisco Bulldogs? I lost. Well, I'm glad we... Oh, I didn't just lose. I lost by 30 points. Okay, that's because it's retard threw 3 picks again. Can you just stop throwing, like, a pick every fucking game, please? Dear God. Dear fucking God. This guy throws at least 1 duck a game, if not multiple. Well, if we can win this game versus the opponent we just played a few weeks ago, we could lock in a bowl game, which would be pretty cool. Seven 5 year one. Woohoo, we can make a bowl game. Let's go. Can this jabroni just commit already? Nobody's gone after you the entire cycle. Like, what are we doing? Something I absolutely hate about this game. I hate when the recruits are like, yeah, but what if someone... No one's going to go after you. No one has gone after you the entire process. They're not going to magically start now. Just commit, damn it. Like, what are we doing? And besides, even if somebody else were to get involved this late into the process, I would still win. Because you get the soft commit bonus. Thank you. Got 50 hours to spare. Just because Washington's kind of being a dickhead and pushing me for you, I'll give you extra hours. Master Motivator, get the fuck out, please. You are ass. Leave my program, buddy. More hard commits. Nice. Just because I like to sit in the cuck chair. How far were we? Yeah, we... Man, if we just beat fucking Fresno, we make the conference championship year one. But we didn't, so we don't get to make the conference championship to get absolutely spanked by Boise. Like last time, but oh well. Boise might fuck around and make the playoffs, which would be pretty funny. Year one. I don't believe I have anybody in the Heisman running, so we're going to skip this. This should always go to the John Mateer or the Trinidad Chambliss year one. Anyway.
Presented by EA Sports. I'm Chris Fowler inside the Tiburon Theater. We're so proud every year to be able to bring you Heisman
LSU wide receiver.
The most impactful handoff of
Put up
the
okay numbers.
is just moments away now. And one of these guys will become the 91st
Auburn QB.
Heisman
That's
Trophy winner. The 4 finalists
interesting.
chosen by the Heisman balloters. A somewhat surprising group, if we're being honest. At the beginning of the season, you might not have thought these would be your 4 finalists, but each of these
Nico
Yamama focusing on the Heisman, but by focusing on their team,
barely got 3,000 yards though. What a good face scan of Nico.
Of their 4 seasons were.
Oh, there's Trinidad Chambliss. I wonder who wins it.
Poise, their composure. They've been that way.
Oh my gosh, I'm shocked. We get to play UCF. That's funny. Who's the cheapest elite recruiter we can purchase? Probably you. Actually, I lied. We have no money. Well, shit. It's the only coach I can afford for $15. Which I'm not doing, because fuck scheme gurus. That's fine, though. We're going to win this bowl game. We're going to go up in team prestige, and we're going to make more money next year. That's the strat. That's the plan. We're a decent chunk worse than UCF, so this may be difficult. Possibly. Allegedly. We have 8 tokens. You're a 75 overall, please. Please. That dude's a fucking junior? That's cool. We're about to find out, too. We are about to find out. I don't normally buy linebackers early, but we have a linebacker who's star dev, and if I can keep him here, he's going to be a monster next year. Don't know if I have the funds to keep him. He's going to be an 85 overall, but we'll see. Let's see. Can Coach Fort Minor get his first bowl? Current AG day. Ooh, they got the knockoff Miami Hurricanes unis. That's actually kind of fire. The state pride alternates. Or they just look like dyslexic Boise, okay? With the word state on the side of the helmet. That's a choice. Yeah, we're gonna probably rock out with the knockoff Hurricanes outfits. And we'll put them in their Space U uniforms. The ugly ones. Ugh. Don't they also have, like, the Miami Vice ones? Or is that the different school? That might be a different school. You know what? I'll keep them in the light mode. It's fine.
San Antonio, Texas, and the Alamo Dome. The season reaches a
Very interesting game we got here, boys. We have the knockoff Miami Hurricanes versus the knockoff Georgia Tech. What a matchup. Well, they scored first. We instantly retaliated, though. Ooh, we mashed it 14-14. 14-21. Come on, defense. Come on, offense. Our offense ain't doing dick, man. Our offense goes from just not doing anything to just instantly... Oh, so they just scored like 4 times back to back to back to back. Holy shit. I'm assuming what happened is that we either had a blocked kick or a fumbled kick return or a pick six or something, because that game was close the entire time, and then just bam, touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Which sucks. Their QB had a great day, and ours did not. 37% completion percentage, 3 touchdowns, and of course a pick. IQB also 12 rushing attempts, which is a lot considering he got sacked 4 times. So he hit 8 scrambles with a pocket passer. That's nice. Oh, it's nice. Oh no, chat. My game crashed. Oh no, guys. My game crashed. Whatever shall I do?
It's in the game. Go Rams, howdy toddy. EA Sports. It's in the
EA guys have fixed their game crashing. Their game crashes a lot when you go in and fast sim. It's kind of a weird bug. I don't know why, but it's always during fast sim it crashes. Weird. Well, anyways. Let's go ahead and advance, get past our ball game. Darn, we lost the game in sim. Darn. Broke some records, though, which is cool. Yeah, fat boy, it just kind of happens. Darn, we lost. Dude, the menu sim was actually worse. Our offense did better in fast sim. That's nuts. Well, that's the first year down the shitter. Boise and Oregon playing in a playoff game. That's nice. UCLA versus Ole Miss. Give me Ole Miss. The national... Oh, Ole Miss lost to UCLA? What? UCLA versus Oregon? What a national championship this is. And Oregon wins their national championship. Nice. Oh, I have no one leaving? That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool, man. Not you. You're coming back. You're the best player I have on my defense. Not even my defense. My team. You're the best player on my team. You're not leaving. That's... I have decided that. I would do a facility upgrade, but I don't really know if we're going to have the capabilities to really maintain this. Screw it. Why not? Probably not a good decision, but whatever. Let's make some mistakes. Why not? I'm really hoping our QB gets a bump. If our QB stays normal dev, I'm going to get so sad. Please. No. Good news is a few of these seniors should be possible first-round picks. The increase the pro potential would be massive. Let's see. Do we have any good draft picks? We have a second-round pick with an 84 overall wide receiver. We have a sixth-round pick for a running back. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Well, got lots of dudes to sweep up, but before we do that, is there anybody in the portal from Colorado? There is, and they don't want to be here. Shaq, Bellamy, and Blake Barnett. I would have loved a fucking quarterback, but because of playing time, he's not going to be here. I hate this game. If I include some 2-stars, it can... There's a few more guys, but I'm not really so pressed. Actually, wait a minute. This may be stupid, but if I take these 2-star QBs off my list, will that fix the transfer portal ones? It might. Excuse me. Why is it removing the QB off my thing? That's unfortunate. Don't quite understand why it's doing that for playing time, but it sadly is. Yes. It's good, but unfortunately, you need a pocket passing QB to really put up stupid numbers with it, so that does stink. But I really wish I had that QB. I don't believe I can come back for that guy, but we'll keep trying. Hey, Odra, how you doing? How you doing? Ooh, you also need 50. Shits. I'm chilling. Doing our first state-themed rebuild of the year, so we are stuck in Colorado with Colorado, and the pipeline is as bad as you would think it is. Ugh. My pro potential dropping to an F may be a problem. That may be a problem, Hikey. Only I could hard sell that. I possibly could. Sucks having money I can't do anything with. Haven't played since release. Well, you haven't really missed much. Almost all the problems that were there upon release are still there now, with some new ones sprinkled in there. I might have to move some receivers to play corner. We have that few corners in this roster. Which is pretty bad. Oh, I can't do anything with him. It's all bad. It's all bad. I'm losing recruiting battle for fucking 2 stars. See, I want to be an optimist and say we're going to be a 2-star program next year because we made a bowl game. But I don't think we will be. I think we still might be a hard-capped 1.5, which will be just heartbreaking. We definitely overachieved our first year, which is nice, but... Let's see our 2 stars. Well, There are some issues, Devonta, that, like, example, the ones where you can, like, keep your tokens after the advance week. That's, like, a fun glitch where it really has no problems on the game. There's no need to fix it. But there's, you know, still problems where you can run aggressive blocking and have everyone be instantly pancaked, which is still a big problem, so. I feel like this dev team specifically doesn't do a good job at fixing the ones that are, you know, game-breaking problems and lets the funny ones get patched too easily. Yeah, I don't really know if I'm gonna be getting GTA 6, boss. I don't really know. We'll see though, but got lots of receivers. Rockstar be doing some lame shit. I have one mic. Oh, Lord. His number one spot's the D-tackle. What's his dev trait? Normal. Well, his best spot's D-tackle. He's normal dev. He can just play that. What was the dev trait for the running back? Also normal dev. With some pretty dog shit skill caps. Ooh. But there's not much we can do, so. We have what we have. We just gotta truck through the sludge and get this thing going. I don't know. 100 or so. 95. $95 or so. The Witcher 4. I've actually never played a Witcher game. Bro, we got 20. This guy's 23 tokens. Nuts. Absolutely mental. A star dev linebacker with 20 tokens. That's filthy. My QB didn't get an upgrade, though. Fuck. Ooh. I don't think there's any way this backup QB beats the starter. Just off IQ alone. Because I'm pretty sure when I max upgrade his IQ here, it's going to be like 83, 84. 85 IQ. $82 throw power, by the way. Ugh. Yeah, the pocket passer is going to be my guy starting this year for sure. Oh, man. Our team is so bad. Well, at least I got slightly better. Ojo, Witcher's a pretty popular, like, RPG game. It's not bad. Had a lot of awards from the last time it released, but... Ooh. Lots of low 80s. Lots of low 80s. A game I actually am excited for whenever it does choose to come out is going to be the new Cyberpunk game. Oh, I cannot wait to play that. That shit will be like crack, man. Absolute crack. It always sucks with these receivers like this guy. He has 1 year left. And he has really good skill caps, but because he's gonna leave, I can't do much with him. Those always suck. Very bad. You're also gonna just probably get upgrades to, yeah. You're just gonna get upgrades for elusiveness. We have to make you good as quickly as possible. Easily my worst overall receiver, but have high elusiveness, so your overall goes boom. Bro, why? Look at his skill caps. They're so good. But he gone. I'm sad. I'm sad. Hide and go Burr. Holy shit, we have a star dev tight ends? I didn't know that. He's a 4-star athlete? What the fuck? Who is this absolute unit of a person? Ouch. Well, it's PB1 and CFB 26 was Ohio State. It was Ohio State pre-nerf. It was the playbook I used to go on a 20-something year winning streak. Probably the most consistent book in that game. Again, pre-nerf. Then EA nerfed it about around the time of the national championship. They changed it to where the QB runs periodically a lot. Which is kind of... my theory was they did some back-end changes for 26 to test the changes for 27. Because lo and behold, you get to 27, especially in the beta. One of the most common problems in the 27 beta was your QB running too much. So... no actual proof of that, just from my hundreds and thousands of hours of playing the game. Now, luckily, due to this man not having that many skill caps in man coverage, we can make him a fairly high overall, but I don't know if he'll actually play well, considering he has 70 zone, so. Overall, go Burr, though. Overall, go Burr. I'm not doing the cheese to save my tokens, just because our players are so bad that there's really no point in saving them. I'm trying to think. I don't think this will happen. But man, it would really suck if we get soft locked in the state of Colorado. Because there's technically a chance, not a large chance, but still a chance nonetheless. There's a chance that this team ends up regressing so heavily, so quickly, that we can't actually replace the guys we're losing. Which would put us at a deficit that we can't handle. Which would result in us basically soft-locking ourselves in the challenge, where we can't improve to recruit. We can't recruit because there's no one to recruit, and just the circle goes around and around and around. I think just because of our QB alone, that probably won't happen, but we'll see. I would like to get rid of this, but I really can't afford that. Oh, shit, they want gold? Gold's kind of expensive. I haven't been, like, 100% testing this, but I'm pretty sure if you buy the bronze upgrade, it stops it. It stops it from regressing to 0. I'm pretty sure. In that case, you're going to have to try to move to Southern State or Cali. You're funny. I actually can't move states. Only way we get more states if we win a conference title or a playoff game. And I don't quite know if this team is good enough to do that. My worst fears were also actualized, as you guys can see right there. We are still a 1.5-star program. We actually didn't improve at all. Oh, So he's not coming because of playing time. Same thing. He's not brand exposure. Oh, this sucks, man. Oh, this absolutely blows, brother. Well, let's go to see how many 2-star defensive players we can go get, which is not going to help the cause, but it is what it is. Ah, fuck. Fuck. What's crazy is if we were in a shittier conference, it wouldn't matter. That's what's crazy. Because, like, if we were in the Sun Belt, we would need such an easy, like bad team to have success. But we got the one conference that has the one team in it that's actually really fucking good in Sim, being Boise, until their coach leaves. Which sucks. Or like the MAC. If we would have got the fucking MAC, we would have been clean. Devonta, that's not really how it works. I have no control over where I go. Well, there's my entire fucking board. These 2 stars, if they could just have a gem, that'd be so nice, but I just don't see that happening. High key, that kicker is not bad. That for a 2-star kicker, that guy's pretty. Ooh, that guy's also pretty good too. 89 throw power for a 2-star QB. Well, I'm hoping that there've been enough team regression in one season that we're gonna have some shit schools now. Any school in the 50s. Any school touching the 50s. Ooh. A 59 overall Ohio team. Yes, please. Is there any other team that has regressed enough to be a 50-something overall, please? I need a chance. Ooh, Appalachian State, a 56 overall. Say less. Has anyone else regressed to being in the 50s? 50s. The answer's looking like no. Which means we'll do Central Michigan. They run the options, though. And there's Texas State again. I don't know why we keep doing home and away for Texas State, but that's hilarious. Normally, when you do home and homes for college teams, you do like 1 year one way, 1 year the other. But we're like, no, we'll do home and homes the same season. Fuck it. Why not? Why the hell not? Yeah, even if the star dev QB is a technical higher overall QB, it's not really close in terms of the throwing stats and awareness. So this bum will come back, which is mildly concerning because he kind of was chucking my shit last season. Didn't actually check what your end stat total was. You threw 27 TDs and 12 picks. Kassan Ferrari over here, if you could just, like, not have that putrid of a pick-to-touchdown ratio, I'd appreciate that so much. Dude also took more sacks than he had touchdowns, so that's bad, but we were bad. / still are bad, so. This gadget receiver literally has nothing upgraded but elusiveness, so I know he's an 85, but he's really bad at actually receiving, so he will not be the starter. What a great D-line we have. We have a 75 overall senior, a 67. Oh, God. EA always gets these wrong, man. When will EA learn the difference between their lefts and their rights? I don't know. Probably is more symbolic for how dog shit their games are, that the fact that this company cannot determine the difference between their lefts and their rights. But yeah, there's probably a metaphor somewhere in there for how just inept they are, but you guys can figure it out. This is a 67. It's actually an upgrade, yeah. Why is this the guy? I mean, it's not like I'm upgrading by a ton here. It's going from a 70 to a 71, but it's a small improvement. Elijah Brown. Okay, we're good. Okay, well, let's hopefully not shit the bed so hard this year. That'd be pretty nice. I'm hoping my QB with a significant improvement to his IQ will throw less picks, along with having a pretty dramatic increase to his throwing attributes. Now, these 3 stars are like our crack. We kind of need them to succeed, so I hope no one's going after any of them. We can get this shit going. We can get this bad boy going. think last year we were a 68, maybe a 69, so hopefully we can win some more games. That's the goal anyways. To get me out the hellhole that is Colorado. As swiftly as humanly possible. Because the moment we unlock a second state, we have access to so many more 3 stars, so many more 2 stars, and eventually 4 and 5 stars. But yeah, that's a future us problem. Current us has nothing to work with, so. Wide receiver, go Burr. Nice. 1-0. What's the score, though? Kind of close. Don't like the fact that we scored 31 points in the first half, but then scored 6 the rest of the way. Don't like that, but... And as per usual, this guy throws another interception. I have Jameis Winston 2.0 on my team. This motherfucker will go 30 for 30 every game and give no fucks. Dude doesn't have a singular fuck to give. Also, my playing style just died for my linebacker. That's great. Why is that? I think it's my sub linebacker. Nope, my sub linebacker is a Mike. I don't know why. EA, we really can't be going from an A to an F in 1 week. That's kind of dramatic. Please. I've clicked this button 3 times. I have no hours, right? I do have hours. Shit. On the bright side, though, we'll eventually get to a point we'll never have to scout a 2-star ever again, so... There's something positive. Eventually. Chat, have you guys seen all those new rivalry unis the NFL is doing this year? Jesus, they are terrible. I don't think I've ever seen more fugglier NFL uniforms than the newest uniforms they've been making. The Buffalo Bill one, I'm not saying this like a Patriot fan, as like a Bill hater. Those Buffalo Bill unis have to be some of the worst unis I've ever seen with my own 2 eyeballs. Holy shit, they're so bad. They are so awful. Just make your eyeballs bleed, man. Hey, because Boise made the playoffs, it actually upped their conference prestige, so we actually got a little more to work with this year. That's cool. I guess the other benefit to doing this challenge is that since I'm basically stuck to recruiting 1 to maybe probably at the end 5 or so states, I won't really need to worry about NIL that much because I won't be recruiting that many good players. So the few good players I do end up recruiting will be able to stay for pretty much their entire career. Again, unless I get to a point where I got like 12 states at my disposal and I just gotta like churn dudes in and out, in and out, in and out, but hey, 3-0 is a hell of a start. 3-0 is a hell of a start. 37, 41, and 35. Love that. But Beastly, what about your defense? I don't really want to talk about how bad my defense is, okay? Let's just... My QE threw a pick. My brother in Christ, could you please have a fucking game where you don't throw a pick, please? it prevents him from ever getting an award because he's just throwing too many picks. I don't quite know how I would fix that, considering his IQ's fucking high and his accuracies aren't shit no more. Now, we are 3-0 in non-conference games, so it's nice to pretty much guarantee another bowl game. But again, bowl games are kind of meaningless. I guess I could do a rule switch to where, like, if we make a bowl game, I have a chance to steal that state, but I feel like bowl games are setting the bar a little too low. At least with a conference win or a playoff win, it's an actual challenge, so me getting rewarded for an actual difficult thing is fine. Ooh, he wants procs. We have that. He wants playing style. We kind of have that. He wants coach stability. That's also something we have, but... Got 10 extra hours to work with. Let's just go up to you and slap you with 10 hours. Okay. Well, Washington State, the first real team we'll play all year, survey says. What do be the surveying be saying? We won. (19-16). What a great game. Crazy. Well, didn't lose, so the streak is alive. 0-4 Utah. Why do I have a feeling 0-4 Utah is about to beat my ass? So why is the other QB getting more tokens than the starter? The starter should be getting more reps. He's the starter. Come on, guys. All we need. Is a couple commits. And everything is great. Please. Almost grabbed the wrong guy for the wrong visit. That would have sucked. I don't believe I have anyone else that can go there. Corner, safety, Mike. Pretty good. 0-4 Utah. Let's see. Can we vanquish the 0-4 Utah Utes? I hope so. They're 0-4. Got a verbal. Nice. Got player of the week, and he's not on offense. That's pretty swell. And we win 5-0. Got back-to-back weeks versus Texas State. This is too funny. Got Texas State, Boise, Wyoming, The back half of our schedule is kind of where all the monsters lie, so starting 5-0 is great, but you gotta lock the fuck in for the back half. We gotta lock in. If I play my cards right and we do win that Texas State game, I might have 4 players commit back to back to back, which would be just nice. Give us a big increase to our hours, which we're kind of struggling with, but advance, peasant. Let's go. Verbals. Love verbals. Got a hard commit. Ooh, nice. The first time we're playing 1-4 Texas State. I like how our team's not even improved that much, but we've already improved enough to just start dumpstering on our conference opponents. Buy some more cornerback stuff. The goal is to hopefully have all of base motivator purchased pretty soon for the most bang for our buck. Oh, that was a pretty good visit by Wyoming. We have to win. If we don't win, we lose it all. Which would suck, but that's also the way of the way things go. Air Force, why are you the way that you are? Screw it. Let's go ahead and fight Fresno. I think even if we lose, we still jump Air Force. We have a better pipeline. Have some interests. Have a good hard sell. We just got to get these kids to commit. Committing is the name of the game. Only one hard commit makes me feel like we lost. We didn't. We are fucking ranked, and we're 6-0. Oh, goodness. Oh, we killed them. Oh, we murdered their ass. Hey, QB didn't throw a pick. Nice. Let's go. Ranked Colorado. Now we get to immediately rematch them the very following week. Our 2 best players are going to be committing soon. How did you not commit to me? Better pipeline, better visit, probably more money. That's weird. Actually, I probably should just drop the 50s on the guys I'm actually fighting with. Carver, have you heard anything about you can send like 3 CBs on a single visit and it doesn't negatively affect the visit? No, it does. It does. However, there's a hard cap this year that the most negative you could be, I'm pretty sure from what a leaker told me, who data mined the game, that the most you could have is a -2, I think it's 2 red bars. I don't believe you can go past 2 red bars, so. But I still would advise just not having any red bars, so. Holy shit, I'm 7-0 in year 2, and we are ranked 12. We are almost a top 10 team. Now we get to play the big bad Boise. Big bad Boise. Ooh, that was a massive improvement. Please tell me this isn't two things. Not my best sell, but it'll work. I mean, the fact that we're almost a top 10 team and we're guaranteed a bowl game by week 8, I kind of feel like we should be guaranteed to go to at least a 2-star program. At least. Got a player of the week again. Nice. Wait, we beat Boise. That makes no sense. Not that we beat Boise. I'm fine with, but actually we were blowing them out in the first half. We were beating them 24-0 in the first half, and then going into the second half, we basically got outscored 22-0. That's one hell of a stat line. QB threw 2 picks. As per usual, always throwing picks. Always. But oh shit, what was I yapping about? I forgot. Oh yeah, we were ranked 12 last week, and then we beat Boise, and we deranked from 12 to 14. How does that make a lick of sense? We won, and we're getting punished. What? Ah, yes, you are still undefeated. Go down 2 spots. Excuse me? I'm going to go ahead and assume we're going to rematch Boise in the conference championship, right? Ooh. Actually, I lied. As long as Fresno State don't blow this, we could theoretically play Fresno in the conference, beat their ass, unlock the state of California, and be pretty much Gucci for the rest of this. Or Fresno can blow it and not make the conference and piss me off, but we'll see. Fresno, what are you doing? You fucking bitch. You think I'm not gonna respond with a hard sell back, you dumb bitch? And I will fly him out the week I play you. Which I just realized, because I'm flying him out the week I play them, ooh. Chat, I might have to take a strategic loss there. Yeah, a strategic loss, Michael. If I lose that game, I think I guarantee them to make the conference. In which we can just beat their ass the following week. Oh, we lost something. Oh, we lost to Wyoming. Awesome. Is Wyoming playbook just goated? Or are we just really bad? I think we're just shit. And we throw a pick. Oh! Guy just only throws picks. I swear. Bro, why do I see a top 10 Fresno team? Well, to say this is not a massive game would be an understatement. There's a potential for us to plummet through the conference these back-to-back weeks. Actually, I lied. We're 2 games ahead of Oregon. We're fine. Thought Oregon was 1 game behind us. They're 2. I mean, I would prefer to win, but if we lose, the positive is that we're only 1 game down, so. I mean, Carver, if you look at it, even if that's the case, which it probably is, but that's still bad, though. Like, you don't want to willingly schedule a bunch of dudes deliberately. Even if your penalty is not more than 2 red bars. DJ Lagway for the Heisman. That's something. Like, I would only ever do that technique or that strat if, like, the 2 dudes I'm going to have a net loss of interest for, I'm getting uncontested, and the person I'm fighting for needs their visit. Like, if I'm fighting with Georgia for a safety, and I have 3 corners that I'm guaranteed to get, I would do 3 corners for the safety, but, like, how often does shit like that really happen? Because if you get players who do have interest, like, where you actually have to fight for them, you're going to lose them. Just because that I know it caps at 2, but that's still 2 bars you're going to lose that you could just avoid by not doing that. I'm tempted to call it like a high risk, high reward strat, but I don't know. I think it's too rare to really need it. Because most positions in this game, aside from like tight end, have enough counterparts to stack them without having to piss off some other recruit. I could see it being useful for like tight ends and actually is it just tight ends? Because all the O-line stack, running backs and QB stack with the O-line. Oh, I guess tight ends and receivers. That's pretty much it. Because receivers get fucked as well, so. $11-1 in year 2. Love it, man. I love this shit. We're just so damn good, brother. And if I can re-sign my elite recruiting DC, we'll be really cooking at that point, but we gotta wait and see. I don't know how much money he's gonna ask for. Knowing the game, he's gonna ask for like fucking $800, which won't even make any sense, but they'll still do it. It's Washington State, too. The 6-6 Cougars Interesting. I mean, I should have plenty of money. I mean, I guess I could take this a step further. And also turn off coach firing. That way it deters them from actually leaving, but we will see. It's a very big game, you guys. It's our first conference championship, which happened pretty quickly, not gonna lie, but it doesn't matter. We're here in the conference championship, like we're supposed to be. And now we can add a second state to recruit, assuming we don't blow this. Now, we're also ranked top 10, so I think we're guaranteed to make the playoffs. Again, assuming we don't blow this game. So theoretically, if we get lucky enough, team get lucky, we could win versus Washington, and then in a playoff game, get like, what's a state? I don't know, like Eastern Michigan or something. I don't know. Let's say another shit team makes the playoffs, and we beat that team. We could possibly have multiple states to be conquered. I also love the fact it keeps resetting what my coach is wearing. When I made my coach, he wasn't wearing that shirt. All right, team. All right, quarterback. Let's go out there and not shit the bed versus Washington State, please. Can my offense play the video game, please? We don't score before half. That sucks. Down 2. Up 3. Ooh, scored again. Okay, now we're doing the fourth quarter thing where we just scored like 5 times back to back to back to back in the fourth quarter to ice the game. Let's go! We officially have a second state we can go and pillage. Let's go. We get Washington now. Unless Washington State University is not in the state of Washington, I would be shocked, but I guess there's a possibility that's how that goes. Holy dear God, we scored 26 points in the fourth quarter. Yeah, that's... My QB threw 2 picks. Of course my QB threw 2 picks. Their QB threw 1. And they lost by 20 points. Interesting. Give me the big boy XP. Thank you very much. Give me the flash on screen. That's not the flash I was referring to. Give me the Yes. Yes, the Pac-12 football championship, baby. The only thing that can make this get better is if my coordinator resigns. Please, DC, come back to me, brother. We need your clutch fourth quarter coaching. I'm assuming we've got no pop-up. He's gone, but we'll see. Need 4 tokens. Washington, gotta love it. We got the average points. Let's go. Maybe, possibly a Heisman. Maybe. Depends on how many fucking ducks my QB threw.
Greetings and welcome to a very special moment on the annual sports calendar. The Heisman Trophy ceremony presented by EA Sports. Inside the Tiburon
Not
Theater,
my guy.
I'm Chris Fowler. So proud to bring you Heisman Trophy night every year. So many memories come out of this night. Each of these guys have hung out together, got to know each other better, but ultimately, the night's gonna
Also,
be
not my guy.
one name will be read here, and one man will have that life-changing moment and forever be known as a Heisman Trophy winner. These are nervous times.
Also, not my guy.
The announcement just moments away. They've gotten to New York City, not by focusing on it, but once you're here, man, they want to win it. And every past winner has told me this is really a nervous time for
That's
them.
QB. That's QB.
Trophy.
I thought that was a receiver. I was like, holy shit, that's a QB. Okay.
In honor of course.
It's like he had 3,000 yards. What is this? Hey, we get Cal. Dude, I asked literally for a playoff team that sucks, and we got Cal. So, that's gas. That's gas. Wait, are we not in the playoffs? Wait, are we not in the playoffs? We are. Okay. I was about to spaz out. I was like, wait, are we in a bowl game versus Cal? Because I was in a... Okay. Dude, if we beat Cal, that puts California and Washington as a 50-50 coin flip for a state we can conquer. Obviously, I'd much prefer California versus Washington. Obviously. Team. Please. Please, I need you guys to lock the fuck in. This is like the biggest season we've had. Mind you, it's been 2 years, but still. 9-3 Cal. They're a little higher overall than us. Just a little bit. But they're also Cal. I'm not like I'm playing an Alabama or a Georgia or an Ohio State. So we got a chance, man.
Welcome to sunny Lubick Field in Fort
And we're hosting the game. Even better. We're at home.
Number 10 seed and the number
Cal is literally like 30 minutes away from the schedule. Oh, God. From the stadium. Come on, team. Defense, play defense. Offense, score points. Well. Down 8. Okay, down 1. Didn't get a field goal for half. That's crazy. Got the ball at the 3-yard line, but couldn't score. Down 8. In the rain. Okay, down 15. Oh no, chat. Just like last year, the game crashed. Oh no. I gotta come up with like a better joke than when I said the game crashes.
It's in the game.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
You know, I haven't done Fast Sim in a while. I forgot how bad Fast Sim truly was. Well, we're just gonna go ahead and do the menu sim stuff. Oh no, we lost in menu sim. Crazy. Bro. In Fast Sim, we lose by like 30 points, 20, 30 points, whatever. I didn't see the exact number. And then in Menu Sim, we lose by a fucking field goal, man. Crazy. Yeah, I truly forgot how dog shit Fast Sim was. I haven't done Fast Sim in a while, so that's why I would forget, but man, what a sad game. I mean, we still get Washington as a new state we conquered, so like obviously the season wasn't a waste. We got our DC back. Huge. We got a new state we can add to the list of states we can now go and pooch from, so that's awesome. And now that we have a whopping 2 states, I'm hoping that if we combine our efforts with these 2 teams, we can just ignore 2 stars now entirely. But you guys know the drill. We can't leave the conference till we win 2 conference championships. So there's conference championship 1. Miami versus Tennessee. I'm going to pick Miami, but that one's eh. How'd my stadium atmosphere not go up? Okay. I lost money. Excuse me? I made a bowl game. Yeah, of course. I picked Miami in. Miami loses. Holy God, why do you want that much money? Jesus. I'm scared. I'm kind of scared. I need this NPC QB to come back. This guy can leave. I don't really care, but I need this dumbass to come back. Ah, screw it. See, if I didn't buy that perk, I would be like, he can't be drafted. And I have the portal turned off, so he can't leave me, but I have that fucking perk, so he's a 92 overall QB in game, not an 82, so he can 100% be drafted, which would be just the worst thing possible is if homie gets drafted. But I'm gonna have to risk it because I just don't have that much money. Our defense is so bad. That's a fucking understatement how bad our defense is. Well, maybe we can get lucky and actually use the portal this year. We'll see. This guy should be a first-round pick, though. Wow. Wait, did I just say... Wait, did I just say the sophomore QB? Oh, no. Oh, senior. Thank God. SR, not SO. I got scared. I got wee-wee scared, wee-wee fast. Oh my God. Oh, well, we got talent dev unlocked after 2 years. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 first round picks. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Oh, we got a QB, a receiver, a strong safety, a back. Massive. Massive. What about Washington, though? Ooh. 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 I feel like a howling monkey. There is just so much shit here. Let's go grab these guys first. Okay, we gotta fix this. We actually can have a fucking team. I'm so just shocked right now. Where are those free guys at? There you are. I don't even care if they're normal dev. They are $10, and I need people on this team. Okay, we got $300 left. How do we play this? You're probably objectively... Oh, you're also free? Well, shit. This 4-star QB could be huge. Oh, but he's kind of expensive. I got $85. I can go after one more. Would I rather have a center or a right guard? Probably the guard, maybe? I mean, a 35-person recruiting class would be kind of big. So 2-star JUCO can leave. Actually, you know what? I think because we have access to now a second state, these 2-stars have become significantly less valuable. If I can somehow fleece these 3, that'd be huge, but I don't have money for it. Not yet, anyways. Which, actually, speaking of not having money, did I not go up in team prestige? Holy shit, I jumped from a 1.5 to a 2.5. They gave me a full fucking star for that shit. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Which kind of makes even less sense now that me not having any money. Like, how do I not have money going up a damn near full star? Yay, got Master Motivator and Talent Dev. Sweet. Ooh. Ain't that ironic? The team we beat in the conference championship is going to probably beat us for a 3-star. Yeah, I don't even care if these guys are like normal dev 3-star jabronis. I just need actual guys on my team who aren't just absolute garbage. Who could theoretically play for more than a year. That'd be just so clutch. Now, obviously, if we can get lucky and get like an elite dev in here, that'd be huge, but we're so early on in this rebuild and our team kind of just sucks that I will just take whatever we can get. Okay, so we got to do something with this guard. We'll do guard for champ contender. This QB was ready. We could do the QB with it. We can do guard halfback. I don't believe I have a center. Oh, I do have a center, but I'm not going after him. Fuck. That's not good. Let's just schedule you just because it's really easy. We'll schedule you as well. It's just a free visit. Okay. I guess just in case I can slap the hours here, but I don't have the money for him. We advance. I'm going to get through the transfer portal and then wrap the stream there. Well, that was a hard commit from somebody. Ooh, that 4-star QB just went crazy. Okay. I don't really know if the hard sell will do anything. Our grades are kind of ass, but don't mean I can't try. We should be good. We should be good, though. We should get, like, 2 commits this week. 2 or 3. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Oh, there's 4. There's 5. Massive. Massive week. Massive week. That pipeline Colorado has is going to be clutch for them. if we just had a little more money. Next year, though. Next year. Well, we tried. We tried. I'm still not mad, though. We got our coordinator we wanted. We got a damn near 3-star school now after 2 years, which is sick. And we officially now have a second state we can go pillage, which means we don't have to recruit 2 stars anymore. Holy shit, we got the fucking quarterback? Nah, that has to be a lie. There's no way. We actually somehow signed that QB? How? How do we get the QB, but we lost the guard? Huh. Well, let's go see dev traits. Please be elite. Star dev, I don't even care. I'll fucking take it. Star dev, again, don't care. I'll take it. Huge. Impact, impact, normal, impact, normal, 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 normal. Normal from the portal. That sucks. Impact dev from this receiver. Okay. Normal. 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 Impact dev. Okay, so the free agency really didn't go anywhere near what we were hoping it would go, but either way, not too shabby. This pure runner is capped with IQ. Okay, so I might be breaking some skill caps there because he kind of ass. Funny the pure runners just have the worst IQ. We have 1,000 running backs. I got so much to do, so I appreciate y'all. I will more than likely see you guys sometime tomorrow. And yeah, now we can add Colorado and Washington to our states we can go pluck players from. And if we're lucky, tomorrow we can do season 3 and 4. And in those 2 seasons, get 2 more conference titles, preferably against not Washington. And add more states to our list. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.